Good afternoon, or good morning, good evening, depends where you live. Afternoon here. Welcome. It's time to figure out what happened, how the game is running after the latest patch. Can we still properly farm the Guardian? How much was it buffed up? I expect we can, but we'll see. Was asked so many times to update the guide just in case. Maybe I will do it. I don't expect a lot has changed outside of the electrified field growing, but we'll see. I have my mocha to give me energy. Protein mocha today. So we'll see. Welcome, Kasumi Kills. Obey Kane, Urban Pixels. Oh, I forgot to mute. Sorry about double sound. Last Dutch Hero, Savage Wolf. Hello there. Oh, Last Dutch Hero PC is away for repairs. Sorry to hear that. It happens sometimes. In the worst moments, usually. Hello there, Cincinnati. So let's jump in and let's test that. And welcome everyone else who's joining us. Switch the camera. Launch the Fallout. Let's see. Not jumping on the platform because you die. I know about that already. That's the entire idea of extension of the electric field. I'm not a big fan of the kill zones, you know that. I'm not a big fan of both kill zones and insta-kill enemies that basically bypass all your damage mitigation, your health, everything to just one-shot kill you. So I don't like stalkers, I don't like the death zones, unless it's something that does make sense. So in case of, like, you know, this ultrasite lava on the final fight, that makes sense. Ultrasite lava was always insta-death in Fallout, so that makes sense. But everything else, no. And, oh, I didn't push us yet. So, abandoned bundle. Oh, I have some discount here. What do I own? Oh, Western Duster is some old item. Okay, I got it. So that's even better. I want really this power armor station. So we are getting that 1200. Not cheap, but yeah. We'll see if those atoms gonna last. Maybe I didn't purchase enough. And the sale is usually once a year, so I was trying to purchase atoms to last me a year. I don't know if that's gonna last. I spent over 200 quid during the sale to get those atoms, and possibly it may not be enough, and I'm not buying everything from Atomic Shop, I'm only buying the cool stuff. So I'm not buying everything, I'm only buying cool stuff. We'll see, what's free? Oh wait, what am I missing from that? I don't have Coca-Cola stash box somehow. Okay, I don't know. I think I should have it 130. Let's make sure that I do own Nuka-Cola. I like Nuka-Cola items, so let's make sure that I do have Nuka-Cola stash book. Scrap. Okay, that's worthless. So on those pages, I own everything. And I slightly revisit my strategy about seasons and what I'm buying and what I'm not. Is there are those bundles returning over time with items that sometimes include items from older seasons, and the discount will be affected by the fact if I do own those items or not. In the past, I was skipping the bad items from the seasons, and that's probably bad. I skipped them a couple times, and now they will be reappearing in the Atom Shop from time to time, and I will be getting lower discount because I do not own the bad items that are always included in those bundles. So I think I need to buy everything from the season and just less currencies, especially that modules will be easily available. So there is nothing like, I would say nothing particularly special on the seasons page. Okay, power armor station need to be added. Where is it? All of these items I don't care. This one. Power armor station. We'll just put it here. Ha! There you go. That's a beauty. Yeah. Tow Track Power Armor Station. That's awesome. That's the best item. This is great. Love it. Huge, proper power armor station. Love it. Season. Let's open the season page first, so I don't forget that in the future. As you may see, like I'm skipping a lot of power armors I would normally not use, like T45, but they may return, and I will need to pay atoms to get them. And like stamps are free. So I'm changing, and if there are any unique paints, any unique items, icons, whatever, I'm buying it all now. I will be skipping like nuclear keycards as I don't need them. I will be buying those suffixes and prefixes if I need them or not, as they can appear in Atom Shop too and can charge me extra. Of course, atoms I will take. And let me check. So I'm only skipping like consumables, but rerollers I may need. So I will take that. Those kind of consumables I will take. The nuclear keycards I don't currently need. I have a stockpile, and nukes are not as needed at this moment. Maybe there will be more, but we'll see about that. Hopefully I can get enough stamps to get everything. So I'm buying, including all those icons that normally I would not take. The same with the frames. Normally I would not take that, but as that can affect future bundles for me. So I changed my approach. I'm taking it all. And especially with the fact that legendary modules are way more available now. The caps I don't really need, but if I will see something in the shop, those are my backup caps in here. I intentionally do not claim them unless there is something real good in a player vendor that I need. Then I will take it. Lunchboxes I don't need. Atoms, yes. Player icons we are taking. All the skins and paints we are taking, as those can reappear. Lunchboxes can be bought with gold bullion, so that's okay. Will I have any atoms, stabs left after I get all the bad stuff? I already own all the good stuff, but I will take all other stuff now. Reroller for Fallout first. Was it one? I hope not. Player icons. Mad scientist. All this stuff. Luckily, this is free. I don't know why I didn't claim it. It's free. Free obviously should be always claimed. There's no reason not to claim stuff that's free. Okay, officer. Oh, wow. This is melting so fast. And I'm rank 137, so it's not like it's missing because I'm... That stamps are useless. I can earn more than 10 stamps in 5 minutes. So absolutely not. So the new approach is claiming everything. And those are expensive. I don't even have enough stamps. So I still need more stamps just to claim this final page. But we are on the final page. So hopefully we'll claim it all before we get here. But at this moment, basic repair kits were like all useless. I have improved. Gold bullion, I have more than enough. So useless for me. Script, that's too little. So useless. Atoms, that can be some use case, but very expensive. Carry boosters I can buy with gold bullion, so useless for me. Banners, good. So that's one good item. Legendary modules, very cheap now, so I don't need to claim it here. Mystery bubble boxes, I'm getting from right now, so no need from here. Lunch boxes, I can get with gold bullion, so all easy. So only thing really worth it is perk coins. Even for me, as I didn't yet upgrade all the cards. I could if I would scrap all the perks that are waiting to be picked up, but... yeah. All right. So that's done. Claim my collectors. We need to keep emptying them so they can keep collecting. There's so many collectors at this... Oh, one thing I'm supposed to test. Can I have my wood pile back? Because in the patch notes, that's one of the patch things, they said campfire. I don't know why, but patch notes, maybe they corrected already. But it was in the patch notes that no longer shares spot with campfire, and it never did. Like resources... There's no campfire under resources. That was wood pile, not campfire. I didn't even place plasma core rechargers. It doesn't accept ultrasight, so for me quite useless at this moment. I don't need that. And I can place it, so they fix it correctly. The wood pile can be placed now. I would like to stack it with something else so it doesn't take too much space. But maybe here? Yeah. Oh, yeah. That would be probably fine. So I'll be taking pemmican and slightly higher firewood pile. Okay. It's all good. It almost looked like it's supposed to be here. Almost. Almost like it's supposed to be here.
Hello?
What are you selling today, Yasmin? I'm not even changing allies recently. So I noticed that I only use Yasmin at this moment. She has the best offers, and I don't waste time switching between them. Just check if she has something good.
Hi there.
I'll take that. Oh, there's squirrel. Do I have room for those squirrels? I don't have room for those squirrels. Okay, that's fine. How's my carry weight? Why is it so high? I need to eat probably. That must be the reason. Go over food. Company tea, cooked soft shell, egg omelette, steak, scorpion on steak.
How you doing?
Stuffed food, hot dog, iguana soup, jerky. I already have agility running. Twist, pemmican, red steak, red scorpion steak, birthday cake, smoked milo fillet. Oh, that's the carry weight, yeah. Squirrel stew, because otherwise it spoils. I don't have room for it. I will be running with experience bonus that I currently don't even need. But it is okay. Maybe visit vendor before we test the raid. We'll test the raid. I bet I will figure out how to solo it. For sure. Even without watching any YouTube guides. I didn't watch any. I want to figure it out myself first. I usually prefer to figure it out myself at first. So, if you watch some guide, then you will unconsciously not be able to find other way. If you go blind, then you can find the best way easier sometimes. So you are not affected by other guides. Okay, let's just sell 8. There is heavy stuff always under 8. Already done. 20k caps. So we can try to buy some mod boxes too.
I could really go for a Brahmin burger right
I
about
think
now.
I do have some, yeah, exterminators, shooters. Let's get rid of that. Oh, I cannot be a leader to try solo. I will just promote someone. Sorted. Someone else is the leader now. We can try solo the Guardian. How will it go? Will my standard method with power armors work from public test server? Let's see. Or did they make something different? Someone is claiming that they overall buff the Guardian and it's generally tougher, has more health. I don't know if that's true. I didn't try it. That's my first attempt after the patch. That will be my first attempt. We need a power armor. And we need to pick up one more for my power armor method. I need to have 2 power armors. Let's take this one. And it should do probably. Full set troubleshooter, so that should be fine. Let's take a look at it.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner.
Did they change anything in particular? Looks the same. About. It will be just electrified here up to the middle. That's most likely the difference. Here's how close you can get. If you could like stand like that, or is that too close? But we'll try the power armor. So just straight on the behind. That's what I was doing on public test server. Will that work? That was my method. Will my method work? Yeah, that's the placement I was using. The question is, will that work or not? We'll know.
Alert.
In about 10
Unauthorized
seconds,
personnel detected.
maybe 15.
Activating defense systems.
If I was standing on that, crouching in first person to hopefully get the shield when it's emerging a little bit. I missed some. Stimpaks work. And now still works for the shield.
Offline. Initiating system diagnosis.
Is it tougher? Don't know. Seems to be going as usual.
Warning, energy usage critical. Temperatures reaching unsafe
Seems to be
levels.
going just
Security
fine.
cover online. Take shelter immediately.
No, no problem. And someone is saying you can stand on the outer edge of the ring too. Really, Angry Scotsman? Okay, let's try. Can you just stand on outer ring? Is it really so simple? Let's see. Let's see. You've seen people using only one power armor.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an
So
orderly
let's see.
manner.
What's the spot that I can move the farthest? On here, I cannot really move very close. I'm falling. That's almost if I would sit on that. That lets me move a little bit farther backwards, I think. How far can I be and still sit on it? I cannot. About as far. So that's just slightly outside of the ring and directly on the back. I cannot be outside of the ring. And here I can be a little bit outside of the ring. Is that how it looks like? Is that enough? Or will I just die? Let's see.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
Nope, too close. That's too risky. Maybe it's possible to sit exactly on the edge, but I think that's too risky. Unless I can sit a little bit lower, like not completely on top, like on the outer lower ring. Will that kill me too? Even if there is spot, I already see that's too risky to try it. Like, you don't want to die attempting that and keep restarting. What if I would sit... Oh, if I would sit in here, I don't think I will be able to attack high enough. Maybe in first person. So I would sit in here, but I'm like touching it, so I don't know if that's not too close. Is that too close or not too close if I sit like in here? Will I touch it still? Let's see. I don't want a method that will be so risky that you can die half of the time because you make tiny step too much. I can sit here, and in first person autotax is high enough. Maybe. I'm not hitting it. I'm hitting the platform, so that's not good. So I move forward. Oh, I did hit it with the moving forward. So maybe I can sit here, but that will be first person only, I think, because in this view I will not be able to attack with autotax. Or will I? Yeah, no. But in first person, move forward. In first person I can. If I change a view, I cannot. In first person you do a little bit less damage as attack rate of autotax is slightly lower, but it's not a big difference. And there is no rubber banding, so maybe it's one and the same thing. I have enough damage to like repair in combat, which is great. So that worked by just sitting there. Let's test one more thing. If I would move as far forward as it allows me to touch it, as I was trying to sit on the edge as far as it's possible to do not fall lower. But what if I push like until I touch it? Will that kill me? To play the raid normally, you need to have a team, and I like it, and I play a lot, but people that do not have a team, they can only play the stage 1. Stage 2 is like not doable solo. If you could do stage 2 solo, maybe people would do entire raid or duo, but stage 2 is way too difficult. Stage 2 you need a good team to make it happen. Duo is possible, but hard. 3 people is fine. 4 people is optimal.
This
like
is
it's
an automated
perfect.
message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner. Alert.
Let's see if
Unauthorized
that's gonna
personnel
kill me
detected.
if I move
Activating
further
defense
forward.
systems.
So I try to sit on that, like last time, and move forward. Oh, I can. Oh, if I move a little bit to the side, then it kills me. Okay, I see it now. So if I move a little bit to the side, but if I stay exactly on the back, when there is this like little bulge, then it's fine. The little bulge is as far as you can touch. So, okay, I got it. If I want to do updated guides, so I need all info. So this little bulge, like in here, you are safe moving up to this bulge point. But if you move to the side, you touch it, you die. So you need to be sure you are standing behind that. That's like the separator. Keeps you away from insta-death zone. Like that's perfect separator to keep you away from insta-death zone. Let's see if we'll be able to hit the shield when it's emerging.
Personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
So this is separator. What? No? Okay, I managed to move too far somehow. Okay, it's risky a little bit then. There's no perfect spot. You cannot push fully. Okay, fine. You cannot push fully forward. Now, how it will go with one power armor frame, as someone suggested. If I put just one down instead of two. Will that be good enough if I put just one directly in the back? And does it need to be as far back as possible? I will try, like, can move. Okay, its spot is about one. I move it as far forward as possible. Let's see if that's good idea or not. So I would be sitting on that. If I move forward, I probably still die. Let's see. If I move back a little, I will probably survive. Let's test
Alert.
exact kill zone.
Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
Oh, freaking pressed the button accidentally. Can I place it again? Oh, you can even after you start it. Okay, that's fine. Oh, come on. Jump! Want to sit on the middle of it. Will it kill me?
Platform active. Connecting it.
Oh, maybe I'm fine. So you can be... If I move... How much forward can I move before it kills me?
Shield inoperable. Repairing. Stand by.
Okay, if I basically go almost out of the power armor, then it kills me. So one is relatively safe, I would say. And you can place one even after you press the button, what is good. Now let's see if we can touch the shield. Can we touch the shield? I'm still surprised they didn't implement the Pounders rework yet to change it to Onslaught. This Pounders is what's letting you kill it so fast. So I will just put it exactly on the middle over the light. So light is a good indicator when we are aiming. If we are going one power armor method.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
And now to hopefully hit the shield. Okay, directly on top of it I'm sitting. First person, so I can try to hit the shield when it's emerging. Can I? I'm too far. This perspective, I can hit it. So I can actually already start killing it. As I died previously when I took its shield down. So this is still present. But let's see normally. Will I be able to reach it from in here normally?
Repairing. Stand by.
What's the out-axe reach? Oh, I'm not reaching it when it turns around. I can move forward, but it's risky. I touch it. So one power armor possible, but still more risky than two power armor.
Security bunker online. Take shelter immediately.
Oh, you say just put frame on top of the circle. You can put one frame on top? Let me see. So one frame will definitely be easier than two. Can you put it on top? You don't have... Oh, it lets you. Oh, it does let you put it on top. Oh, that's cool then. Okay, let me aim exactly where I want it. Exactly where I want it. Put it on the edge. That should be fine. So it does let you put on top. So one power armor frame.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
Can I reach it? The shield? I could reach it. It's white numbers, so that's reaching the shield. It's actually doing damage to it. This back is still present, but that's fine. I don't want to kill it yet.
Warning. Unauthorized presence. Prepare vaporization.
Will it work in this perspective? So can I move freely on top of this power armor without risking a death? It's look like I can move freely as long as I'm on top of this power armor. So yeah, power armor placed on top works. We'll try one more with different placement to see if that still works. Let's kill it. So at least I get something out of my testing.
Weapon systems.
Let's
Critical.
farm some ammo.
Cooling systems. Critical. Cooling systems.
Okay, perfect. Another Guardian dead. Yes, crouching helps to reach the shield. That's true. Now we try to put platform. Now our platform, so it's power armor. Let's put power armor closer, a little bit closer to the middle. On Xbox, most of your food isn't filling hunger bar. But are you carnivore or herbivore? Are you eating a proper type of food? Because if you are a carnivore, veggies will not fill your hunger. And if you are a herbivore, meat will not fill your hunger.
Evacuation
Maybe that's
is
your
in
issue.
progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner.
So if we just go from other way and just jump in here and then place our armor on the back. Yes, we can maneuver in here to place our armor. And instead of placing it directly on the back, we place it on the electrified part of the ring. So let's see how that's gonna work. We place it here on the electrified part of the ring. And backwards, so to see if that makes any difference or not. We'll be going... Oh, yeah, I don't want it to break when we are experimenting with stuff.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel
First
detected.
person, so
Activating
hopefully we
defense
can...
systems.
Be careful, don't take away the power armor. Oh, putting it backward, my jetpack is obscuring some view. Can I hit... I cannot hit shield much. A little bit. So I would need to definitely put it more on the side if I want to be able to hit the shield. It doesn't matter much as I do own a dragon, so that will ricochet the shield down real quick.
Preparing. Stand by.
And now the first person, so a little bit less attack rate, but as well less rubber bending, so maybe it doesn't really make much of a difference. I'm putting a solid damage.
Warning, energy usage critical. Temperatures reaching unsafe levels. Security
Sometimes the
bunker
pounder
online.
is bonus reset. I don't really know why, but it does. So it does work. If I put this power armor this way or another way, I just cannot put it lower, as then I'm risking touching the kill zone. Okay, the last one. Hit the shield with set of Strangler Heart. For what reason? Is Straggler Heart better for something? Really? Like, my Straggler Heart is not troubleshooter, so I'm gonna die. My Straggler Heart is assassin. Okay, I can try the Strangler Heart. Maybe I survive, I don't know. Where is my Strangler Heart? Wait, do I have it with me? Where is my... Oh, there. I'm blind. There's my Strangler Heart.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed
Why do you think
to the
Strangler
nearest
Heart
exit in an
will help?
orderly manner.
Okay, let's wear it then. See, that's assassin. So I don't know how that will help. Let's place our power armor. The one that I'm normally wearing now. So it needs to go up. But I want to place it on the edge so it's easier a little bit to hit the shield. We'll try here. Okay. So I'm more on the back. I'm over encumbered with this Strangler Heart too.
Alert.
And I'm probably way
Unauthorized
too
personnel
squishy.
detected. Activating defense systems.
Did I see it right? I hate it. Ouch. Hitting the shield. This with the Strangler Heart. And now I'm gonna die. I don't know how that's supposed to help me, really. But I tried what you wanted me to try. I don't know how it's supposed to help me. It just makes me die faster. Okay, I'm switching back to troubleshooters. No, not that. Ship shield. I know that you can stand on the very edge outside, but the problem is you make a little step forward and you're dead, so I don't like this method. Placing one power armor frame is way easier and safer. Like one power armor frame over here on this edge. Oh, that puts itself a little bit too much forward. I wanted it more on the edge. I did on the forward one already test. I want now on the edge. It works when you put it more forward, but it's harder to hit the shield. I want easier hitting. Okay, now it's on the edge.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
Sit on it. Try to hit the shield. Try to hit the shield. Get on the shield. Where are you? There. So we can do like a decent damage to the shield before it even emerges. We just need to be quick with Stimpack after that. Then back to auto axe, fix it so it doesn't break.
Warning, energy usage critical. Temperatures reaching unsafe levels.
And it's dead.
Security bunker online. Take shelter immediately.
Okay, this method is probably my favorite. With a singular power armor if you want to do it melee. That anywhere you place it on top works. It just the difference is how much you will able to damage the shield before it emerges. That's the only difference that it makes. If you rely mainly on the dragon and ricochet, it's very minimalistic difference. Now, how hard will it be to kill it with a ranged weapons if you don't want to go melee route? Is it really so hard? Let me see. Is it really so difficult to get it with range? So I will not be choosing it on top now. Let me try to solo it with Gatling Plasma. So now we will be using the dragon. That one thing. And we'll be using the Gatling Plasma anti-armor one for its health after it drops. And maybe I shoot those little shields with quad laser? I mean shields circuits? Yes, why not? Why not hit those circuits for a little bit of free damage if we are going for a Gatling Plasma approach? Which is indeed harder, as nothing can do as much damage as Auto Axe with Pounders and Furious. This weapon is just simply broken OP. Auto Axe is broken OP. Bethesda most likely knows about it, as it's hard not to notice the damage output of 250,000 per second that you can achieve with that. And DPS, I don't think Bethesda ever intended DPS of weapons to be expressed in millions.
Proceed to the nearest
So
exit in an orderly manner.
that will be the thing. So we're starting with the laser.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense system.
Is it really killing it faster? Maybe.
Component malfunction. Recalibrating. Component destroyed. Reestablishing combat behavior. Component missing. Rerouting pathways.
So we have that for the starter.
Warning.
It did, as you can see, it did a little bit of damage to the Guardian. So that's a starter damage. This is always good. Now, do we even need to shoot? We don't even need bullet shield, to be honest. As dragon, the fact that I'm holding the dragon and so many stim packs is being dropped that I can just stand here and pop a couple stims. So that is no problem. Then switch to the plasma and pop those cakes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or so. Maybe even add overdrive. How much damage am I doing? I'm doing some damage to its hull. It's most likely not the heaviest damage possible, but I'm quite confident I will be able to kill it.
Temperatures reaching unsafe.
Not in one go.
Security bunker online. Take shelter immediately.
Okay, which security bunker? There is not much time. No! Uh-oh! I waited too long! I did half of the... I need to repeat it. That cannot stay like that.
Hostiles neutralized. Returning to standby mode. Repair successful. Resuming combat.
I waited way too long. I should relocate towards... What I normally do, I should relocate towards the shelter, then continue firing, rather than standing there for so long. So the initial damage definitely worth it, as what else you will be doing when the Guardian is emerging. Like, there is nothing else you will be doing.
Activating defense system.
So breaking those, definitely worth it. But that's a free opening damage if you don't want to go with... Which one? I already break them all? No, this one.
Component malfunction. Recalibrating. Target acquired. Conducting extermination protocols.
Yeah, that's decent amount of damage for free. You don't waste ammo if you want to go range approach, and floor is not electrified yet so early. And even the electrified floor, look, I can touch it. It is doing quite a bit of damage, but it's not insta kill zone. So you can touch this electrified floor. You cannot touch this electricity on top. Oh, I'm supposed to be firing. I need to reload, so I'm not popping the cakes. What if I don't want to pop the cakes? Can I somehow... If I would put some kind of stabilized on it...
Unsafe levels. Security bunker online. Take shelter immediately.
So just running instead of waiting for my instant death. That, of course, melts the cores. So the approach with stabilized Gatling Plasma and Novats, that would be interesting. Obviously, it would be... Okay, again, as I'm waiting for that, can I just run and kill this? How hard it will be now. That would be mainly to save ammo. Why did it close? Come on. Open. Maybe when it's electrified it closes? Why this one closed? Go back to it.
Component malfunction. Recalibrating.
So it does like a 3 damage to the Guardian, and really, yeah, multi-projectile weapons are dealing with that faster, so it doesn't look like damage matters in case of those components. What matters is only amount of projectiles that hit it. And we probably should stand outside of one of the remaining shelters, so there is a good chance it will be the one open, either B or C, as only 2 are left. Come on, Guardian, why is it so slow? Oh. Already done. How much damage I'm doing without that if I just keep firing? I will hit most of the projectiles, especially if I move a little bit closer. I don't need to worry about him shooting at me.
Energy usage critical. Temperatures reaching unsafe levels.
So I'm doing something even without, but it's definitely slower. So it's B this time. Definitely slower without that. Not gonna lie. Or not shield. And now there is a little bit window when you can fire when the doors break. So let's start firing and... Yeah, we have like 3 seconds free firing still. I will break it just for fun. It's probably only worth it to break them early on at the first approach, as there's nothing else to do. At this point I could be standing with Dragon waiting for its shield to break. I'm breaking those components so it's not firing. Because it's stunning the Guardian for a little bit. And now we have the last shelter if we fail to kill it fast enough. But the Guardian is relatively low at that point. Come on, Guardian. Give us a one good ricochet. Give us a one good ricochet, please. I have nothing to do, so I can be reloading Guardian in this time. I mean, the Dragon. Come on, break your shit. I will move closer. It will be easier for him. And those little turrets are helping me as I have electric absorption, so they heal me. They heal me quite a bit. Oh, it will break. Yeah, the VATS is definitely the way to go, unfortunately. If you don't want auto-acts, you will need to be using VATS, as outside of VATS it's not enough damage, but you can save on cake. Like I can just hip fire when my AP bar is recharging, then switch back onto the AP bar and yeah, kill it. So it's not too bad. Not too bad with range approach, and we are on my lazy heavy gunner build. So not focusing on the maximum possible damage output. Peppa Shaker may be faster a little bit with those circuits, but you don't really need faster. As long as you break them before it emerges, so that's all the speed you really need. Oh, the Nightlight Tesla. That was fun in the past, the crazy damage, but it no longer exists. Oh, Executioner's Black Powder Rifle. Black Powder Rifle works too. And I'm over encumbered. What are we scrapping and what we are not scrapping? We are only scrapping what can give me some learn chance, and other stuff that doesn't have anything to learn is going to the script machine. So if I have a chance to learn, then I'm scrapping. If there is no chance to learn, I'm putting it to the script machine. That's my latest strategy. Intelligence chance to learn, so scrap. Nothing. Nothing. That's my stuff. Okay, so can we travel already? Hello there. Hello there, cultist. Oh, you cannot have explosive Tesla. The Tesla, if you put explosive effect on Tesla, it does nothing. There is no explosive Teslas. Yeah, conductors would be definitely better. I think I'm using my... what I'm using. Yeah, that's my main with pinpointers. Pinpointers doesn't work on a turret, so that's a waste. Any other 4-star would be better. But those 3 stars are perfect. My other Gatling Plasma is a little bit off, and I think I need to change it. We can try my other Gatling Plasma, but I want to figure out something different for it. Okay, let's put those pieces here. Oh wait, that's through hikers already on it. Should I keep it? I mean, I already have a lot of those. We still need to add force. No, I'm not keeping. Almost. I need to stockpile on script. A script is still needed when you are switching mods, especially if you are switching mods a lot, then even more script is needed. One fun thing I wanted to see is like no VATS approach to have this accuracy. Like do my other Gatling Plasma for no VATS. We'll test it on the Guardian too, but now not as much to test the Guardian. I want to test Gatling Plasma stabilized. Why am I looking at armor? Where's my other Gatling Plasma that's anti-armor too? And is anti-armor... Do I have it in my inventory? Don't see it here. Wait, maybe it's already in my... Why is it sorted by weight? Oh, I'm carrying it on me. I'm looking for this one. It's already in my inventory. Did it happen sometimes for you that you are searching your stash box and the weapon is already in your inventory? So this one. This one I want to change. This one I want to change. Or craft a brand new one that would be similar to this one. On the Tesla cannon, if you put explosive, it only works if you use a mod that's normally explosive. Okay, if we are talking about Tesla cannon and explosions, so you don't waste your legendary mod boxes. If your Tesla cannon is modded like this one, which means alternate current muzzle. If you put explosive on alternate current muzzle, it will do nothing. It will be a wasted second star. explosive on second star here will do nothing. Null. Zero. Therefore, don't do that. If you want to use alternate current muzzle, don't put explosive. If you want to use it, like this Tesla cannon, with direct current muzzle or regular muzzle, then it's already explosive by default. It's explosive by default, therefore, from like 2 patches ago, every weapon that's explosive by default and you add projectiles explode to it, what it does, it just gives you 20% damage bonus to your explosions. So it doesn't give you explosions, any additional explosions, but it does give you damage bonus. So your explosions are more powerful, but it must be explosive to begin with. In case of regular weapons, like Gatling Plasma, if I add explosive, it would work as intended. It would add explosion, and it would like make the weapon do this extra little explosive damage. If I try to add explosive modbox for something like a Holy Fire, it will do nothing, because this weapon cannot be explosive. So Holy Fire, it would be the waste. It would not give me damage bonus, it would not give me explosions of any kind, nothing. So keep that in mind before you add your explosive. If I add explosive on something like Overkill cannot be modded, but if I would like to add explosive here, it will just increase the damage by 20%, which is great. It's just pure damage boost for already explosive weapons. Oh, thank you a lot, Skulls and Bones, for 10 bucks. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. And we have a new member for Turtles Army. It's the Buddhas of Boston Sports. Okay, that's a long name, but thank you a lot for joining Turtles Army. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I hope this explanation will help you out about how those effects do work. Oh, and we have a member on Twitch, Barton Koguls, extending Prime sub, as well as Ini777 is joining subscribers with a Prime sub. Welcome to Turtles Army, everyone, and may the shell be with you. Thank you a lot for supporting the channel. I appreciate that. The stream should be running. If it freezes, that's probably only for you. Yeah, the stream is live everywhere. On my end, it's showing live on both Twitch and YouTube. Okay. So that's about explosive, but what I wanted different Gatling Plasma. Should I go for explosive Gatling Plasma, maybe? How well will explosive Gatling Plasma do? How many boxes? Okay, I don't know how many legendary boxes I have. So let's first maybe check vendors. Maybe someone is selling them. I will buy more legendary boxes, and maybe some of them I can use. Mods, 15 in here. We can craft some new Gatling Plasmas for fun. That's what I love the most about Legendary Crafting Update. You can craft stuff even without going to custom world. You can craft on live servers, as this is no longer such a huge barrier. Like, legendaries can be made and can be farmed. I can farm random stuff. Where is this come? And I will get enough resources to craft legendary, whatever legendary I want to craft, which is great. Mods, what do we have? Safe crackers, it's relatively cheap, we are taking that. The other mods, unfortunately, not a legendary, but there is safe crackers. Mods, no mods, 7 mods. I hope legendaries. Oh, Frank Frey, thank you a lot for €5. I appreciate that, Frank. Thank you very much. I was asked as well so many times to test what's better, anti-armor or aristocrats. I will need to do a video about it myself. This question keeps popping up. Even though I keep saying that when there is a difference, it's so small. Maybe something changed. I don't know. Oh, Look how cheap is that. Of course I'm taking it. That costs nothing. 1500, that's still script pricing, so I will get it. And mods for 3500 for 3 stars. I'm saving those for when we'll be able to scrap them for legendary modules. Okay, so I'm taking the best value out. Legendary, like 3-star mod boxes should be 6 modules, so 3500 caps for 6 modules. I think it's a good price. Already spent most of my caps. Look how good I am with caps spending. Really good with spending caps now, since those mods update. And I'm happy that not everyone watches my videos. If everyone would be watching my videos, there would be no mods to purchase at player vendors at good prices. So there is a benefit. As much as I would love to have even bigger channel and everyone watching, it's good that not everyone is watching all my videos. If everyone would know that the next patch, the March one, and you can get modules out of those, it would be very unlikely they would be sold cheaply.
Wait a whole nother hour for that food to reheat.
Where's the vendor? There. What's the pricing? Okay, this is more expensive. I don't feel I want to pay 1k with my amount of caps left for one module. That's 3 modules that, like, if you are not up to date, 1 star is 1 module from March, 2 stars is 3 modules. Oh, 4 stars. 4 stars is 12 modules. 12 modules for 8k. Okay, I think I can get cheaper. Let's see some more camps. After I buy, I will have no caps left to keep buying. Let's see this one with 7. Oh, my aristocrats would definitely lose versus anti-armor. I would need to test it with somehow more caps. Definitely, that's for sure. I cannot test aristocrats with low caps. That's additional reason. But you can, of course, replace aristocrats with... Uh-oh. Oh, good that I don't have this perk equipped. I would be wanted now. I wanted to open the door before I noticed it's locked. Good that I didn't have a legendary master infiltrator equipped. I would have opened that. And I'm just looking for a vendor. Pricing here. Oh, 500 for 3 stars. You see? 6 modules. That's less than 100 caps for a legendary module for me. Perfect. Why would someone do that? I don't care. Perfect. 500 caps for 6 modules. I hope the Bethesda will not roll back this update. Like, they cannot change their mind now. I'm already stockpiling huge amount of those boxes. Don't dare you, Bethesda, change your mind and rebalance amount. I demand to be as it is now on public test server. And I could replace like aristocrats with junkies, that's the same effect, or enemy specific like troubleshooters, that's the same amount of the bonus. So it's not only anti-armor versus aristocrats, but anti-armor versus 50% damage bonus. What is better? And it will be different based on enemies and circumstances surrounding it. So it will be probably longer video, maybe 15 minutes to cover the main scenarios. Okay, so we purchase a bunch. Let's see if I have legendary mod boxes here, or do I need to use the mule to craft some other cool Gatling plasmas. Yeah, I do have like one 1,000 pounds of modules on my mule by now, so I'm kind of ready for the update. I'm ready to unleash thousands of legendary modules for all my needs. For all my needs. So even 4-star legendary crafting that costs 120 modules will be nothing for me. So if I will be to craft bullies, 120, that's nothing. I'd be more concerned if I have enough buff out from March update after I scrap all those legendary mod boxes. And hopefully I will unlock more 4-stars. This is hard to unlock. First, I wanted to see if I need to change modifications on my power armor, because I have this cool power armor modifier. And, okay, not this power armor.
How you doing?
Which one is the new power armor with troubleshooters? I'm pretty sure I have one. Bash reload. What is bash reload? I mean, I know what bash reload is. I don't know what power armor is that. Vulcan Aegis, Vulcan Reflective, what are those? And is my bash reload Vulcan or is that Union? I should be specifying what power armor it is. I need to fix my naming. Like Strangler Heart, we know, but what is that? Oh, that's Hellcat. Troubleshooter is Hellcat, okay. So that's actually really good for the Guardian. Troubleshooter is Hellcat. That's why I crafted it. So that's a Hellcat. Let me fix that. No, not this button. Inspect. Rename. Power armor. Hellcat Bash Reload. So I know what that is. And it's troubleshooters, but most of my stuff is troubleshooters by this point. And Hellcat Strangler Heart. That ship shield is Union. Probably should add Union. Power armor. Union. Should I still keep calling it ship shield or troubleshooters? Not only Shippy is now a robot that's dangerous, it's the Guardian as well now, so Union Trouble. Union Trouble. And Union, Vulcan Aegis, Vulcan Reflective. Either one would work, but Vulcan Aegis is more tanky. Is the Vulcan Aegis Troubleshooter. Troubleshooter with one auto stim. I'm not sure about this one auto stim. I'm replacing one auto stims that I still have on some pieces. Slowly replacing it with more troubleshooters. The full set of troubleshooters. The reason for that is that ghoul update is coming. And auto stim will be useless for ghouls for most part. So I'm slowly replacing that. Let's see if we can modify this power armor. Ha! Look at this new modification station! Awesome. So now it's just hanging in here. Wait, let me see it. Haha! Perfect. Like, that's the modification station for power armors. This is awesome. Love that one. Can I add troubleshooters here? Do I have more of them? I have one. I need more than one. I have one. Okay, I will switch that. It's luck through hikers Aegis for most of them, and some are better crits. And there are ultraside bracers I don't want. I want to play with gimbal. That's the reason. I want to put gimbal, calibrated gimbal, jetpack, gimbal bracers, troubleshooters, luck through hikers. Like, I'm tempted to have more troubleshooters set than just this one, with other effects, like more tanky one. What is my other one as well? I'm tempted to make one for non-VATs. What's the reflective one? Oh, that's assassin. That's assassins. I don't really need assassins as much. I was using assassins for explosive to use up close, but as well, I don't want to switch it. It's already luck assassin. Already with luck. Would that be a good decision to change my Aegis one to not be? No, that wouldn't be a good decision, as I have limit breaking on this one too. How costly it is to craft troubleshooters. It costs... Oh, only circuitry. I could really do another 5 if needed. Okay, troubleshooters is cheap. So that can be sorted out relatively easily. What my other new... I want power armor for non-VATs. And I want a new power armor because that's the only one with gimbal bracers. So it will be kind of a waste for the fusion core drain reduction, but other than that, it will be good. What do I have on Vulcan 2 and 3? And other Vulcan? Can I put together like a decent Vulcan set, troubleshooters, non-power armor? I want troubleshooters. That's the only good prefix outside of overeaters. And I need it more than overeaters. What do I have here? Okay, I have one already food, drink, weight reduction. I would probably need them. Sentinel will be upgraded, so I want to upgrade that. I mean, fixed soon. So Sentinel will be good eventually. For non-power armors, Sentinel. Do I have a room for carry weight reductions? Maybe. For through hiker. I could kick out something here and get the through hikers. Like I don't need AP if I would be running. Like I could do some modifications for carry weight, so I can sort the carry weight. That's for sure. Therefore, I just need to pick up pieces based on other stars. So through hikers will not be drastically hard to do. What do I want? So what would I want for... Oh, I should think about it first before I place them all. For non-VATs power armor set, what would I want? Definitely endurance would be the most beneficial second star. If I am not using VATs, I don't need AP. I need endurance. What makes overeaters the best? It's percentage reduction to damage you are taking. So no diminishing returns like you have with armor and resistances. Like this extra resistance is cool, but there is diminishing return when you already have it high. Yeah, of course I did it too fast. So I'm looking for... endurance on second star. Do I have any? Poison. That's helmet. Luck. Do I have endurance on second star? Strength. AP refresh. Radiation resistance. I don't. All of it? No endurance? Intelligence, prayer, hunger, thirst. I was unlucky to get an endurance. I'm not gonna craft endurance. Oh, so I will not put together any better set, to be honest, than what I already have. The range bonus for... Yeah, that's for non-VATs would be essential. The range bonus. So it would need to be rangers. Stupid power armors cannot last a second when I'm trying to set stuff around. So Rangers, I need set of Rangers. That's what I need the most if I want to go for non-VATS. Rangers would help the most. I should have some pieces of Rangers. Any of them has Rangers, so I will choose based on the 4-star. I want Rangers. And I will pick up all the Rangers that I can find. Don't tell me it's only one.
I found some recipes at a place called Toxic Larry's.
Don't tell me I have one piece of Rangers.
Won't be eating any of the food I found there.
Do I have one piece of Rangers? Are you kidding me? Do I have one piece of Rangers? Are you serious? Only the torso? Melee weapon damage. Oh. Right arm. Okay, so I have torso and right arm. I will move it in here. And these vanguards, I move where? There is some vanguards, I move it here. Oh, there's different right arm. Okay, so that's a start. So this one. We have 2 pieces of Rangers so far. Oh! The boot has of Boston Sports. Thank you a lot for $2. The Buddhas of Boston Sport. Thank you for $2. And the message is, what would be a G-roll 4-star pepper shaker? Shell barrel? Shell barrel? What's the shell barrel? What would be the best? That depends how you use. Like, overall, the best effects for the 4-star is pinpointers or polished. Polished is important if it's explosive weapon. Pinpointers is absolute god roll if you can aim for the head, especially in VATS. Bullies is relatively weak, but helpful in some cases scenario. It's not as good as pinpointers. And the explosion on crippling, that's goofy. It doesn't really help much. It's just goofy.
Project Cheesesteak is officially on hold.
So how do we name this one? That's the incoming one. Power armor, Vulcan, Trouble, non-VATS. That no room for that. Vulcan, Trouble, Hip fire. Hip. I will not squeeze more. Vulcan Trouble, hip fire. That would be the plan for this power armor. We'll need to modify it appropriately. Crafting. Okay. Other stuff. This one. Do we have any rangers here? No. We'll need to check the mule. We need 3 rangers. Do we have endurance? We do have 1, so I can install 1 endurance on that. We'll need troubleshooters. It can be crafted, but I possibly can already have it, so we'll see. And it will be calibrated, as I need to be able to carry something. We'll see what will be missing after I modify some. Do I have any through hikers running around? I do not. So for now it will be nothing. But we put the regular mods and we check the mule for missing stuff. And the bracers, of course, gimbals. I want to make a specific set for that. So gimbals. Gimbals. For the torso, I probably want... Do I want jetpack, most likely. What else is like? Core assembly is not as good as it appears. Emergency protocols is nice, but then you have no jetpack. Though for hip firing, maybe jetpack is not as essential. But what else is good? Medic pump is good. This basically makes so I don't need to worry much about stimpack application. Then there is this new one, reflection assembly. But that's only a little bit of bleed. I think less worry about stimpaks for now. Even though in case of hip fire, it's relatively easy to use stimpaks yourself. So we know what mods I will need to move from Mule for that one. I stored those other power armors. Where am I? Lost in my own camp. But we do and check what we can do about Gatling plasmas too. So those go back. This one I'm using quite a lot. It is gonna be Vulcan reflective. Trouble hip will be testing now. Union Eater can go. Union weapon, Strangler hurt. The bash reload sometimes I won't. So those three I will keep for now. See what we can craft in regards to Gatling plasmas. I will craft two. Oh, crafting loadout. Crafting loadout. Or will not be able to craft anything. Crafting loadout required. Hello. Yeah, medic's pump is really nice. Oh, what's that? Oh, Veritas, thank you.
Time to make a fresh pot of sweet potato stew.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Okay, not energy. It's energy? It's energy. No, it's heavy. Plasma. Two of them. Oh, we have three. We can see what we roll legendary. After we roll a random legendary, is already non-tradable? Or is it still tradable? Wait, I never checked that. Is it only after you manually switch, or when you craft it like that, it's already non-tradable? Is it still tradable? Oh, it is. So you can craft random legendaries. You cannot drop after you manually swap them. Okay, got it. So random legendaries are okay. So we roll weapon speed, bloodied already on this one. That was some lucky roll for 3-star. Do this 3-star, Exterminators, Basher, Nimble. And this 3-star. Troubleshooters. Oh, I want that one, troubleshooters. So that's perfect. Troubleshooters, we don't want to use it with VATS. We want to do explosive ones. So this one I can mod. And for... what would I be running the best? Should I could increase my tankiness by the star. Weightless is of course always good, but those are in high demand. When reloading, while aiming, but you don't always aim. Reload speed is not bad, but you don't reload this so often. And the problem with reloading on Gatling Plasma, more time it takes for Gatling Plasma to stop spinning and then start spinning again when you need to reload than the reload itself. So improving the reload, from my experience, doesn't change much. The spinning down and up is taking more time, and you cannot change that. So I think the best will be just endurance. Durability or endurance. Those two can be best. Like, I mean, durability, if you want to go with polish on top of everything, which would be probably like for a hip firing one, maybe the best. So you don't always hit a weak spot. So you cannot rely on weak spot hitting. So durability and polished, maybe? Maybe that kind of a modification on them? And one troubleshooter as we craft, and one we craft anti-armor, so I can later on do some testing too. Some initial testing. I have one here, so I would need more than one. The problem is that durability needs to be installed after a moment, because it will most likely not work at first. So, yeah, I can already install it. Why not? Install it on that. So we have troubleshooters, explosive. At this moment, steadfast, but we'll change it. The prime. Riffled. Oh, but okay, polished is damaged, which is good, but stabilized maybe on one. Should I be running with stabilized? How much it will help? Stabilized would help. It's probably not essential as ghoul update is coming, so that would be additional stabilization from the ghoul perk. And we paint it with something nice. I think Copperhead is like the best paint. Battle Scar or Copperhead. That will be one. This Blooded I will put to my vendors. I don't want to use Blooded, but look how nice roll it is. This one will go to my vendor. For a little bit more than non-legendaries. That's legendaries. I will charge a little bit more for that. A lot more. This is good, and with all the new mods and already good effects on it, for the most part, outside of the last star, that someone will need to switch, but outside of that, it's a good one. And then Exterminators will change. So I will probably put anti-armor here. Anti-armor, explosive, polished. Maybe one more with stabilized, but I don't know what that will be yet. So let's craft one more. Heavy gun. Somehow I'll be able to carry them all. I will figure it out. So one more. It will be one more. I didn't luck with any of those. This is all bad. Do I have stabilized on me? No, I will need to bring it from the mule. Later on, the bad ones that I will not want to use, I will scrap, hoping that I will unlock those 4-star mods. Most likely I will not, but I will still hope for it. That's why I'm not doing it on the custom server. I want to have a chance to get the learning of legendary 4-star mod boxes, which is small. What? Polished work on your 200% holy fire? Maybe they fixed that. Really it did? Maybe they fixed this bug. That would be good news. Okay, that's modded. They modded them all. This one I don't want anymore. Let's get rid of it. Can I learn something? Oh, I cannot even learn anything. And I modify all of them. Prime. They all prime. No, this one is not modified. I need to modify it. Later I will switch the build back. And I need crafting build to have access to the perks that are needed to modify. I didn't paint one. Which one is not painted? This one is not painted. Want a different paint so I know what I'm holding. Okay, let's put blue one on this one. So we'll have those modded with different mods. Where is the lazy? There. Still on the lazy heavy gunner. With small modifications into the perks as we are testing stuff. Need to stockpile a script machine and transfer those mod boxes so I can modify stuff fully. Best prefix for ghouls if overeaters will not work after all, that will be troubleshooters. I think I will be just going all troubleshooter sets on ghoul. The only hard-hitting enemy in game at this moment is robot. It's always robot. Hardest hitting enemies from regular to bosses are robots. There's so many robots. Oh, already done with script. Do I need that still? That was fun for a while, but I don't use that anymore. Maybe I learned that now.
Keep a smile on, keep the energy up.
And no learning. This I still want. Okay, we'll need to use a mule, but after drinking so much coffee, I need a quick break for the loot. I will be right back with you.
Make sure to give the food stall a visit. We've got all sorts of fine treats around there.
Okay, back. Oh, we'll be logging on the mule to gather some of those mod boxes.
Wonder if Pete is warmed up to Betty yet.
So I will park my main already in here, ready to capture the mod boxes that my mule will deliver. Let's load on the mule. Oh, the expedition grind is very easy. Don't worry about it. If you want Union Power Armor, go for Expedition Grind. It's not hard to do at all. You can run about 5 minutes per expedition, sometimes faster. So don't worry about that. Really.
Seen plenty of bad travel in these lands. Lots of wonders, too. Every place has something special.
Yeah, there is still no hot button on public test server for the toxic goo for ghouls. There's no way to set a hot button, unfortunately.
Everywhere you go smells like shit. Maybe check your shoe.
Did they nerf the experience from killing the robot? I don't think so. I don't know. I didn't compare. Yeah, those 4-star legendary mods seems to be super hard to learn. I only learned one. And I did scrap a lot. Okay, so what do I need? I need anti-armor mod box from the prefixes. Then troubleshooters for... Oh, I only have 5. So maybe I will need to even craft one more. Troubleshooters for that. Then endurance for my second star. Some more explosive for those weapons. For extra damage. For this... Okay, maybe I will pick them already. Just in case if someone will appear around and decide to steal them. Just in case. And for star number 3, what do I want? What was that? Oh, I wanted some extra durability for those weapons. Or some endurance. That was as option 2. Or... what else I needed? I don't want to do any sentinels yet. I only have 1 through hikers, so I will not be modding it for any of the 3-star for the armor. For the 4-star, for weapon and armor, let's see if I have those. I have only 1 polished. Unfortunately, only 1 polished left. I do have rangers. I need 3 of those, so that's good. I'm equipped with rangers, so I'm lucky here. Let me just pick it up. Just in case. Stabilizers I have. I will move 2 or 3. Just in case I want stabilizers more than polished. I don't know what I will want more. But it's a possibility. Vipers could be used too. If I would put 1 arm with poison damage instead of both gimbals. I don't know if I use Vipers, but I will take 1. Is that all that I plan to add? I hope all. Okay, let's say thank you to the mule for now. Let's start installing that again. Will that work? What do you think? Will that be a fun approach? Will that work well? Oh, thank you for the likes. Yeah, we exceeded 100 likes on YouTube. Appreciate that. Thank you. Start with the power armor now. For hip firing. And here we go. So it will be troubleshooters on all of them. Endurance. And rangers. For extra damage. Calibrated shock, so on. I'm currently not painting it. It's new armor, so I'm using it, so I know it's a new when I'm wearing it. Later on, I will most likely repaint it. And this one, troubleshooters, endurance. That's for now, Belter. Need to stay. Rangers. Good. Next one, troubleshooters. Endurance.
Target acquired.
Rangers. Gimbal bracers installed. Troubleshooters. Endurance.
I'm not sure that was
Rangers. Troubleshooters. Endurance. Rangers. Perfect. Oh, the helmet not modified. The targeting is not what we need here. Targeting will not help us, or maybe it will be good. I mean, highlight living targets, what's better? Recon, internal. Nothing really. Okay, can stay targeting. Red tactical, okay. So it's modded, full set of troubleshooters with rangers, so we do have a damage boost from in here. I was running this lazy build for a while, so I will change it now to non-power armor. Hipfire build, so some changes to the build. We need carry weight, unfortunately not no through hikers on this set, so traveling pharmacy. And we switch, we don't need AP, luckily. Which one is AP? We don't need that, and we can deal with radiation ourselves for now, so through hikers can be added. So that's modified. Grenadier for our explosions, all the heavy gunner, bear arms to carry so many weapons. That's all good. We have demo expert stabilized, that's important. Power user is no longer needed, but what would I put? It's nothing really. Is there anything that I need more? Science perks do not work on heavy guns. Gunfu not needed. We could benefit from higher adrenaline. Like Action Boy will not be needed here. Or Gunfu. So we can benefit from adrenaline. Then Bloody Mess is there. We are not using criticals. Look how many perks it frees. If you don't use VADs, look how much under luck is free. So what do I do now? I can add good with salt back, the junk shield back. Could be running if I want one gun army, but I don't know how useful that would be. Good at quick hands if I'm not using VATs. Oh, that's it. Okay. Perfect. So that's spec for non-VATs now. I'm trying non-VATs a little bit, just for fun. Is there anything else that not non-VATs build really need? Or are we good?
Tried any new foods lately?
Is there anything better than power user? We are not going bloodied, so no nerd rage. Move 3 points? Where? For what? You could run portable power. Carry more stuff. Yeah, it's nothing. Already done? Maybe. Did I miss something? It seems too easy. Maybe non-VATs builds are just easier. Just easier to do. There is less to think about. There is no luck requirements and so on. We still want good luck for Ricochet. Yeah, I could move 3 points from intelligence when unequipping power user, but where would I add them? Like endurance for more tankiness? I could add them to endurance. So I don't see any other needs. What could I do with 3 points under endurance? There's something particularly useful that I could add. That's a power armor build, so no adamantium skeleton. Bullet shield is 4. Like, bullet shield would be good. That's 4. Oh, I can have 4. Scrapper and power user can go. Okay, 4 to endurance. I will have room for bullet shield. That makes sense, yes. And we rename it already. No VATs, heavy gunner. VATs should be caps. No VATs, heavy gunner. Move points. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bullet shield has room now. Bullet shield is very powerful, so we add it. There is nothing else really for full health build that we would need. I love full health builds since they added raids as you don't die. You don't die. I could get rid of Green Thumb, but what I do with this 1 point? Like, oh, the concentrated fire is not really needed. Although it may be still used for crippling like a Scourge Beast Wing. But what do you want me to do with the... Is there... I don't need this perception, that's true. I could run it lower. Oh, I know what I could do. I could add grenade tracking for expeditions. Grenade tracking for expeditions. Why not? There's not really any other stuff. I don't want to run a lower perception. I could add pictographs for magazine tracking when they're in the world. I don't know what else. Refractor for energy resist. It's not much. I could move 1 point to endurance, but it's not essential. I don't need more AP. I have the essential cards already slotted in, I think. Yeah, I could switch it like that. The concentrated fire could be still good. I think I will add it back in a second. In case I ever need to cripple like a wing or something, concentrated fire is required. Looks good. Okay. Let's finish those... Oh, what I forgot. Add to vendor this Gatling plasma. Why it's not selling yet? I'm quite high on caps again. And this Gatling plasma, we're adding to vendor for what kind of price? Cannot be cheap, like it's a good one. Fully modified, bloodied weapon speed. 1 star only need to be switched. Yeah, I'm going for 19k. We'll see if that's... If that doesn't sell, I will put it cheaper. But it's a solid one already, like... It's a very solid one. 1 star is off. That's true. But it's fully modified, top weapon, 2 stars good. And now, okay, we want what we have. We have 1 troubleshooter. Is polished working? That's what I wanted to see at 200%. Which one I installed with that? No, that's a 3 star. Not working. You see, so I don't know how is it working for you. It should appear here. It's not working. Would it work if I go back to main menu and return? It should be 60%, but it's exactly 200%. It doesn't work. I will just run it through a little. Why did I craft it free? I already forgot. I know I wanted to compare troubleshooter's explosive to anti-armor explosive. So that's one thing I wanted to do. They all need to be fully remodified. So anti-armor, explosive. Durability not yet. So keep it nimble. I want both of them polished. And they both 200%, so we need to run them through a little bit. To make this mod start working. And last one I wanted stabilized, but I don't... Probably anti-armor stabilized, the universal. So this one... Oh, I don't have anti-armor, I need to craft one. Anti-armor. Anti-armor is cheap to craft, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, just black titanium using. Prefixes are the easiest to craft, so that I'm happy about. The other stuff is harder to craft. Anti-armor. I wanted for now explosive. But I don't know if explosive is best of fire rate, maybe. And I wanted stabilizers for this. Oh, I have 3 of those? Oh, yeah, I took more in case I want to switch polished later. And for the last star, I don't think I need durability, so this one's supposed to be with endurance. Yeah, this one's supposed to be with endurance. Super tanky one. Super tanky one. Anti-armor explosive endurance stabilizers. The super tanky one for crazy high endurance.
How you doing?
Alright. Can I move if I enter my power armor? Did I finish modifying power armor? I think I did. Can I move in it still? I don't know if I can move in it. That's the only problem. Let's see if I can move in it. I can move in it! And it's look like my stabilizers is quite nice. Whereas, oh, that's not even a stabilizers. Which one is stabilizers? This one. Oh, look at that. That's quite good. Maybe stabilizer is not even needed. And in the future, there are like the ghoul perks for stabilization. Yeah, that feels good for firing without VATS. But that's mostly gimbals, or how's the difference? That's no stabilizer, that's polished. Okay, there is definitely more recoil. Stabilizers is helping. But is gimbals enough? Can I keep hitting this tree? Okay, the recoil is a little bit off, but definitely better than it was on the robot without it. Still not giving me the polished mode bonus, so we need to damage it slightly. Let's go damage it on the super mutants or something, just a little bit until it starts working. Yeah, I don't know why they made so many good ones power armor only. Should Vanguard work well with ghouls since you are a lot on the glow side? Yes, Vanguards would be a really good option too. Yes, that's correct. Vanguards, especially for regular armor, really good. Oh, why am I over encumbered? I just fast traveled. What has happened? Did my food expire to something? I think all food expired. I hope that's it. If that's not food, then I don't know it. I hope that's just food. Let me reapply food. Okay, that was just food. Relief. Was worried for a second, but that was just food expiring. Okay, we should be good now. We are here to just break this weapon a little bit. The damage is solid. At which point we'll get the polished to work. Maybe do I need to keep switching between them? I have 2 to break in. So this anti-armor and this troubleshooters, they both need to break in. I like this non-VATS. Works quite well. And with Ranger's mods, I have the damage. Yeah, definitely gimbal bracers. That's such a huge difference. So much better. So much better with gimbals. Yeah, the damage seems solid as for a full health build. 100 showing now, but that's adrenaline. What about polished? Not showing yet. Hopefully they will not suddenly break more than I need them to break. See, that should be a difference. Like this one is polished. It should have the bonus, it doesn't. How much do I need to fight before the bonus kicks in? it's super accurate for short bursts. Short bursts are great. How much damage I'm doing to myself when I'm too close? A little bit, not too bad. But how big is the nerf to the caps from Super Mutants? They did nerf it. Oh, they did it. What? That's still the same caps. The nerf failed. Sorry, Bethesda didn't work. Still dropping caps. Unless they nerf it really gently. So getting still solid caps out of those Super Mutants. Still no? When will it... When it... Okay, I think I need to test it on the robot. Not getting any visible effect. Oh, what's my stat? Like the health? 654? Solid. I think there was like 2 legendaries. Yeah. Oh, it started working. So we have one. Okay, so it breaks in after a moment. It's showing 60% full bonus and started working. So it needed to like invisible breakage. So let's break them both in and we can install. Okay, so they are going there. So we break them both in and we'll install durability. So the durability will be locked. We'll benefit and play with this durability as long as it's working like that. I'm afraid they will nerf it so it will start breaking again and you will not be able to keep full 60% bonus at all times. But as it is now, I want to benefit from that. One of the reasons I was running a lot with Rejuvenators too, as ghouls will not benefit from it as much with the glow mechanics. So I wanted to use whatever is broken today. I don't like to wait until they keep the stuff that is good broken. I think it's working now. So both broken perfectly. We modify them. I mean, I can do it already inside the raid area. Yeah, I do have Cap Collector on. I have both gimbal bracers, yes. They stack. It's a big difference. If you check my video about the Vulcan Power Armor review with all its mods, so I'm showcasing what's the how good it is with all the mods and everything, stabilizers mod and other mods, and they do stack. The same about the jump. If you want higher jump with elastic servos, they do stack, you need both. You could consider, if you already have stabilizers on the weapon, you could consider running one, but why would you do that? I don't know. There is no clear benefit to running less. Are plasma grenades plans still rare? I was thinking they changed that. Maybe not. Someone is looking for plasma grenade plan. Pretty sure I was dropping those in the past. Okay, so let's make sure that my weapons are secure. Item condition. We need durability here. That should fix it in place and prevent any further breakage after we reach the point we wanted. Oh, it's actually showing a little bit less now. Did I break my troubleshooters too much? Did it update on fast travel or something? But it's still in the range of 60% bonus, I think. Yeah, okay, we're all good. It's still in the range of 60% bonus. I don't know when it moves. When it's less than 90%, I think, maybe? Seems like we are all good still. It's full 60% bonus. Yeah, if you want to use Vipers, then you cannot use both gimbal bracers. But they do stack, so it's better with 2. One is better than nothing, that's for sure, but it's better with 2. What are we testing first? How do I really test them? I want to compare anti-armor with troubleshooters. I think we go for just standard. Okay. So we go for a standard run.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress.
The best will be
to the nearest exit in an
how
orderly
long
manner.
it will take me, how many times I will need to look for a shelter. That's probably... I will not break any circuit, so it will be more fighting time with the weapon rather than circuit breaking.
Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
I will let robot fire at me and switch to the I will switch to the dragon. I'm testing this one, so I equip it here so I know it's there. Testing this one. I will fire it a little bit so the bullet shield is kicking in.
Weapons platform active.
And now bullet shield will help triple it faster. Outside of C. We'll need to relocate. That will be all fine. Come on, cripple yourself. Kill your shield.
Disengagement is authorized. Destruction of hostiles is mandatory.
I think with this extra endurance, I don't really need to worry about anything. Medic torso alone is good. Oh. Not Novats. Supposed to test Novats. What am I doing? Novats. Okay, I'm able to stay on it.
Warning, energy usage critical. Temperatures reaching unsafe levels. Security bunker online. Take
Okay,
shelter
B.
immediately.
Oh, reload. And open. Okay, switch to the dragon. And relocate myself towards possible next shelter. We are using first the anti-armor Gatling plasma, no VATS approach. Second run will be troubleshooters. The same approach, no VATS.
Warning, energy usage critical.
It's relatively possible to stay on it.
Levels. Security bunker online. Take shelter immediately.
Okay, this one. So we can continue firing. Like my explosions are hitting those mini turrets too. So the reload perk is triggering but not reloading Gatling plasma? Why is that? The Gatling plasma, it's not being reloaded. And we relocate to the last shelter. So I will need to use all 3 shelters, it looks like. Super easy with so much endurance.
Shield array offline. Initiating repair procedures.
Fire at it.
Warning, energy usage critical. Temperatures reaching unsafe levels. Security bunker online. Take shelter immediately.
Just should be able to just step back. Yeah. I'm inside. So I'm not able to kill it before the last shelter. But it will die in the shield breaking phase, probably.
Repairs complete.
Oh, it's shooting at its own turrets. Shoot at me. It will kill itself now. I could just break the circuit. Yeah, let's end it. Break the circuits.
Component destroyed. Reestablishing combat behavior. Weapon systems critical. Shooting systems.
So 2 circuits. 2 circuits finish it off, which is great. How it will be troubleshooters now? Will troubleshooters outperform anti-armor in this case scenario? No, the weapon damage shouldn't be down from the patch. There was no weapon-specific changes. Okay, so we are changing now to troubleshooters. It's the same damage. Like, if you compare it, troubleshooters 103, it's anti-armor 103, 103. So the difference is troubleshooters will have the bonus to the impact, but will not have the anti-armor effect on it. Will we do better or worse? What's your bet? What's your bet? Better or worse? Or will there even be a noticeable difference? That's third option. No difference. That's a third option. Better, worse, the same. If difference is marginal, I count it as the same.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner. Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
Urban Pixels is saying slightly worse. Activate the bullet shield. Switch to the dragon. So it will be slightly faster. I'm not pressing a stimpack button at all. I don't need anymore. Like the medic torso is doing all the job. Medic torso OP. Shields offline. And troubleshooters. I'm not trying to switch as fast as possible. I'm doing it naturally like I did with a previous one. I'm not trying to improve my performance. I'm trying to see if the weapon is better. So I'm trying to keep my performance similar. Which one? Oh.
Security bunker online. Take shelter immediately.
Behind me. Which is great. Oh, we do have a little bit better opening because that was the shelter exactly behind me. So I will stay here. I will need to run for the next one to make it even. I needed to run on my first approach. So I will stay here so I'll be forced to run to make it a little bit more even. I will force myself to run to the shelter. Definitely doing higher damage on impact here. The higher damage numbers at least popping up.
Warning, energy usage critical. Temperatures reaching unsafe levels. Security bunker online.
So now I need to run like it was on the previous one. Keep it more consistent. So that was the second one. Now we are moving to the last one. We are in front of the last one. So far, kind of similar performance on our last run. We needed to get out and break 2 circuits after this round of combat. the reload. But we had a reload, unfortunate reload on last run too. One unfortunate reload in the combat phase. So that's fair. That's very similar overall performance.
Critical. Temperatures reaching unsafe levels.
We just need to move backwards. That's the
Take
same as we
shelter.
did last time. But no, the damage numbers seem slightly higher, but the performance overall, the damage numbers may not be so true to it. Like, isn't it a wash? I see like the same damage done overall.
Component destroyed. Reestablishing combat behavior. Component malfunction. Recalibrating.
Even maybe slightly worse, but
Component missing.
that's so little difference that it could have been me underperforming.
Malfunction.
I don't know.
Recalibrating.
So it's about a wash, and even like troubleshooters slightly somehow managed to lose. I don't know how. How troubleshooters managed to slightly lose. My hitting shield with those explosions? Oh, healed. It's not like. Overall, I would say it's a wash. It's margin of error. And damage number seems to be lying. But it's still margin of error. The performance is about the same. At least here. No significant difference at all. Is it like if the boss fight is 5 or 10 seconds longer or shorter? When we are talking about minutes, like in here, when we are talking about 4 to 5 minutes fighting, it doesn't really matter. If you are going for a speedrun and every single second mattered to beat whoever else did other speedrun, then that's a different story. But if you are not going after the speedrun, I do value versatility of anti-armor a lot. Jason was recording the time, and the time is slightly better, surprisingly, on troubleshooters. But that's 4 seconds difference. So, as I said, that's a wash. We can try on weaker robot, weaker enemy, to see how it will perform. There is a robot that we can use for testing at transmission station 1ATU03. Oh, first we need to get rid of our loot. Grab that. Cloaking. Drinkies. Okay, all scrapped. That should be enough for our mobility to be restored. Yes. I really like this build. I never made a build so fast as today. But so far I really feel good about it. Like, I like it. I like this setup. I'm a big fan of VATS, so I'm surprised that I like it. It feels good. VATS not required and feels good. The faster build I ever made. Quick, like, it was what? Took me less than 5 minutes to make this build, if not counting the gear production, of course. So here we do have a robot that we can use for some testing. But we'll not be measuring the time. We'll try to measure how many bullets it takes. This robot is way softer. Much, much softer, I would say. So it's not gonna last. This robot is not gonna last. What are we starting with? Anti-armor. Our anti-armor. Anti-armor beast. And we reloaded fully, so we can easily observe ammo counts. 375 we are starting. We summon the robot. And then we do the same with troubleshooters. Let's see how many bullets it takes. Make sure I'm full health. Hello? Wake up. Okay, let's see. How many bullets was that? 375, 20, 19? I fired 19 bullets. And it died. Oh, Michael Small, thank you a lot for gifting a membership to Muhi47. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Michael Small. Breaking the circuits does a little bit of damage to the boss and stuns it for a couple seconds. I showcased that in the video too. That's a common question. What does it do when you break those? Not as much as I would like. It doesn't really affect the entire combat in any significant way. Where are those? Annoying critters. Where are you? They disappeared. That's fine. So now the troubleshooters. We just need to wait for adrenaline to expire. If I kill it, adrenaline will refresh. So we will not kill it. But we need to wait a minute before we can re-enter. Okay, adrenaline is out. Can I already go in? Bye. Can they open this door? Oh, they can dig in here. Maybe enough. Let's try. Maybe it's time. Will it take more than 19 bullets with troubleshooters? It should win here, as this robot is way lower energy resistance than other one. So it should win here. That's way lower armor, but we'll see. Oh no, I let it fire. I shouldn't stop firing yet. I messed up. I let it fire and it killed it. Did a lot of damage to itself with ricochet. Okay, we need to fix that one more. That doesn't count. Unfortunately, this doesn't count. Fortunately, I mess up. That's my fault. When it fires, I cannot wait until it starts firing and it's doing damage to itself. And I want to do the damage with the weapon. I don't want it to just kill itself. Firing at me. That's not the goal. It always has 375 on reload. Because the free cores that you are getting... from Expedition and everywhere else, those free cores comes with 75% charge instead of full. They never full unless you craft it. If I craft it, it would be 500, but they never full. I don't know why. They never drop full. But why do I have plasma cores? I don't need them for anything. I can manage those partially discharged cores. I don't need them. I only want full ones. My adrenaline expired. Yes, so it's all good for testing. If I would craft the cores, that's the only way to get full 500. But I don't want to craft cores. That's a waste. Those are free, so I prefer to use the free ones. A little bit less ammo, not a big difference. Start firing earlier and do my best to stop firing when I kill it. Come on, open. Free. That's the same too. Got 19 bullets, that's 18, but I think I stopped firing one bullet too early and robot finished itself, so that would be 19. Or no, or did I fire more? Wait. Ah! 352, 7, no. How many? No, I fired more. It was 75, 65, 55, that's 23. So anti-armor did better. Anti-armor did better than troubleshooters here. Yeah, anti-armor did better. Unless this robot doesn't count as a robot. I don't know, it should. And I think the Catholic Plasma is losing a little bit of durability slowly. Possibly. Not sure. Or was it like that? Maybe it was like that. The bonus is still full. Yeah, 23 rounds. Anti-armor did better. Okay. Surprising result. What about very weak robots that do not fight back? The last test. How many? I will need to try very hard to shoot gently. I want regular robots. Regular ones, where are you? Not present today? Who killed them all? No way.
Hello there.
Like they're always here. Not a single freaking robot. That's the place for friendly testing robots. Oh, wait. And there is one. Wait a second. Where did you disappear? But there is one.
Welcome to the Watoga Civic Center, the future of events.
That was 2.
Watoga Civic Center welcomes you. Presidential
4.
State Happy.
It's really hard to shoot gently with that.
Of music. Automatons will blow your mind with sound.
There's 5% adrenaline, but we can mostly ignore that. Not a big difference. Plus, I don't have a second robot. Would be probably better to just compare it after the first 2 shots. The health bar. Then counting as it was 4. No second testing robot. Freaking madness. Oh, there it is.
Protect and serve.
Leave alone this card, as I don't know if I'll hit you or the card. Fine. I think I released 3 instead of 2 and it died instantly, but it still feels like a higher damage. with anti-armor regardless of everything. Feels like anti-armor is performing better than troubleshooters. Guy shorter. Oh, that was a miss. 3 bullets and it's dead. Okay, the anti-armor seems to just perform a little bit better. But the difference is not huge, but it seems to perform a little bit better. And everyone claims that other ways around is true. And there are situations when other way around is true, especially on the weapons that do uniform damage. So no explosive, no mixed damage sources. So for example, 50 cal would perform better with aristocrats or troubleshooter as it's purely ballistic and it doesn't need as much armor piercing. So it is very likely it will perform better, or pure energy weapons, the same scenario. But for the mixed damage, for the boss fights, anti-armors stand strong. And especially in case of Gatling Plasma, when anti-armor, like this armor piercing, is additive with this one, giving you total of 70%. So we are hitting real high anti-armor effect, way higher than on other weapons. So there are rules and exceptions. Anti-armor isn't always the best, but quite often for the boss fight is, and always universal. So it doesn't really matter. Yeah, there is no requirement. You don't need to keep caps. You don't need to attack specific enemy. You don't need to be low health. You don't need to have addictions. There is no requirement. It just works. Always, on every weapon. Not always the best effect, but it does work. I will need to cover this topic one more time in another video later, this week or next week. I will probably just record now a quick video about the Guardian, as I was asked a lot what's going on with the Guardian. So I will do that. Oh, and how is my other anti-armor? This one is just stabilized. This is a pleasure to fire because of accuracy. Look at that. No recoil, super accuracy. This is a pleasure to fire. I think I will keep it as my daily driver. With extra endurance, make you super tanky on top of that. It will be a little bit less damage. So let's see this government worker. Yeah, it will survive. It will survive one shot more probably now. But it is a pleasure to fire and still kills. That's for sure. Okay, that will be everything for this live stream for now. I did what I wanted. There is more stuff to check in the future and cover, but I will be here. I'm not leaving, so we'll test more. If you will have any questions, leave them in the comments as usually. I will check it out later and will investigate if necessary. But for now, thank you a lot for being here. I appreciate all your financial support too, as that makes it possible so I can just stream, test, and upload videos most of the days, all days sometimes. Otherwise, it would not be possible. So thanks to you, it is possible. So I truly appreciate that. You changed my life, I could say, because I no longer need to work 8 hours for someone else. I work for you now. You are my boss. So let me know if you need something. And that being said, thank you a lot for watching. And see you all in the next one. Turtle out. Bye. See you. See you soon.